I'm Vera Primak, Deputy Commercial Director. We would like to present you training about transition to energy units at interconnection point. It's our meeting plan. We have 4 parts. The first about tariffs and euro per megawatt at interconnection point. The second, bundle capacity. The third, transfer of the right to submit nominations and renominations. And the fourth, practical use of bundle capacity products. Let's start. We will repeat some information from the previous training, but at the same time, we will demonstrate the new functionality of our informed platform. The first part about tariffs at interconnection points in euro per megawatt per day. Ukrainian regulator adopts 3 new resolutions in May and June 2026 about using units of capacity measurement for interconnection point and megawatt per day from the 1st of October 2026 and setting tariffs in euro per megawatt. And allowing network users to transfer its right to submit nominations for bundle capacity. These resolutions introduce change to the main regulatory documents of the gas market, including standard natural gas transport contract. We have sent you by email a new amendment to the natural gas transport contract regarding changes in the regulator. If you have not signed it yet, please review, complete, and sign. Please return the signed amendment to us. On this slide, you can see tariffs from the 1st October 2026. The methodology determined the rule for calculating tariffs. The tariffs of euro per cubic meter was divided by 10.64 and the tariff in euro per megawatt was obtained. You can see a new tariff in our website too. I want to show our website, tsoua.com, section business and services, subsection tariffs, and the next subsection transmission tariffs. Here you can see our resolution about tariff and Annex 1. Annex 1 is annex about tariffs on at the interconnection point, and you can see our new tariffs from the 1st of October 2026. Please use this information on our website. Okay. Our next part about bundle capacity. As you know, bundle capacity is firm capacity. Bundle capacity is offered by the gas transmission system operator jointly with an adjacent gas transmission system operator. This capacity is allocated on auction platform only, and this capacity is allocated at a joint capacity allocation auction. We use 2 different platforms, RBP and GSA, RBP for Slovakia, Hungary, Romania, and Moldova, and GSA for Poland. Here you can see information about type capacity. This information from the 21st of September 2026. We will allocate non-bundle capacity for Slovakia and bundle capacity for Hungary, Romania, Moldova, and Poland. Our schedule is the next. At 21st of September 2026 is the date of auction for allocation of monthly firm capacity for October 2026. And 30th of September 2026 is the date first auctions of day-ahead capacity and within-day capacity for October 2026 and further. The next detail, measurement at auction. It's very important information, and we will allocate our capacity in different measurement units. It's different measurement, hour per day and hour per hour. We will allocate capacity for Slovakia in kilowatt hour per day, all products, early, quarterly, monthly, day-ahead capacity, and within-day capacity. And we will allocate capacity in measurement kilowatt per hour, all products for Poland and Hungary. But from Romania and Moldova, but product in hour per day and within day capacity in hour per hour. Why is this information is so important? If the capacity measurement unit is mistakenly selected, you will receive an actual bill that will differ significantly for the except one. I want to show you the calculator of measurement energy hour per hour and talk about this. If you want to book capacity in measurement kilowatt by per hour, it means if you booked 1 kilowatt hour per hour, you booked 24 kilowatt per day. It means that you booked every hours unit in every hours, but after this we use amount of hours for total capacity. For within day product, the first auction has 24 hours, and if you booked 1 kilowatt hour per hour, you have 24 kilowatt per day with first auction within day. But every next within day auction has 1 hour less. And when you booked 1 kilowatt hour per hour on the second auction, you booked 23 kilowatt per day at the next. Every next within day auction has 1 hour less. If you mix measurement energy and booked, for example, 24 kilowatt hour per hour, it means that you booked 576 kilowatt per day. And it's big mistake. It's higher price. And why it's so important that you know measurement of every auction that you use. Okay, the next information about pricing at auction. Different auction platforms use different algorithms to determine the reserved auction price. The GSA platform automatically calculates the auction price, while the reserve price is always the same for different items. But on the RBP platform, the reserve price varies depending on the capacity auction unit and product period. The cost of capacity remains the same, but reserve price is different on different platforms. We talk about type of capacity, measurement of auction, and pricing of auction. And next, information about bundled auction and transfer of the right to submit nomination renomination. As you know, we have two different capacity, non-bundle and bundle capacity. A different auction, different. If you use non-bundle capacity, you have two different auctions. One auction in adjacent TSO and the second auction in gas TSO of Ukraine. If you use bundle capacity, we have only one auction. It's jointly auction with adjacent TSO and gas TSO of Ukraine. How you see on this slide, if you have non-bundle capacity, we can have different network users for different auctions. For example, non-resident of Ukraine for auction number 1 and non-resident, it can be another non-resident, resident of Ukraine for auction number 2. But if we use information about working condition in different Europe countries, we understand that only a non-resident of Ukraine can participate in bundled auction. The next step after auction is nomination. Network users submit two different nominations in two different platforms. The first nomination in adjacent TSO, the second nomination as gas TSO of Ukraine for non-bundle capacity and for bundle capacity. I would like to highlight that nominations will not become single or bundle, not yet, maybe later, but not yet two different nominations, so that excited matching process will remain unchanged. The question is how a non-resident can transfer tidal gas at the EU-Ukraine border to another network user. In this case, the non-resident network user can transfer the right to submit of nomination on the Ukraine side to Ukraine network user via our informed platform. At the same time, the capacity itself remains bundled. Ownership and payment obligations stay with EU network user to booked capacity on the primary market. I want to talk about details of right to submit nominations. We have two different network users. The first network user to which capacity is allocated, and the second network users to which the right to submit nomination is transferred. In this case, a network user to which capacity is allocated pays for capacity, but at the same time loses the right to submit nominations after transfer. But network user to which the right to submit nomination is transferred submit nomination. Network user to which capacity is allocated submits application on informed platform with different information. EI code of network users who is entitled to submit nomination and a nomination, capacity amount, it can be all capacity, all amount capacity, all part amount capacity, and period for which the right to submit nomination and nomination is transferred. It can be all period of capacity or part period. Grounds for rejection of application are the next. There is no transport contract and presence of debt under the transport contract. Now I want to show our Inform platform and new functionality in our Inform platform. This is our Inform platform, is test version. We need to use transaction capacity booking for transfer right to submit nomination. It's a transaction in folder border or the same transaction in border capacities and payment. Double click on the name of transaction. On the next screen, we select the first date of capacity, for example, the 1st of October, and the end of period of capacity, for example, 31 of October, and select interconnection point. After this, click on Exit button. On the next screen, you can see all capacity in your portfolio. And if you want to transfer the right to submit nomination, you click on the row and click on the button Transfer the nomination right. Next windows, here you write EI code your partner. Now I do this. You select period. It can be all period or part of period, and you write amount of capacity, for example, 5,000. After this, you click on Save button. Read information by clicking the Agree button. You confirm the transfer of the right to submit nomination to another network user. Click on the Agree button. And that's all. You transfer right to submit nomination another network user. We added additional columns. It's columns EI code nominee and name of nominee. In this column, you can see who can submit nomination. In our case, in our demonstration, I transferred right to submit nomination the next network user, and now I can see that this is network user. This is AI code of network users who can submit nomination. New functionality and new instruction will be available from 21st of September. This is the day when we have next monthly auction. It's very important. It's new functionality, and this new functionality will be available from 21st September. I would like to remind you where you can see introduction of information platform. You have to remove on previous screen. Click on the third button, Business Workplace. After this, you can see different folders, and in folder shared folders, you have special folder non-resident. Here you can see new instruction on 21st September. It was information about Inform platform. We talk about bundle capacity, and I'd like to give the floor to my colleague Andrei Yefana for part number 4, practical use of bundle capacity products. Andrei, The floor is yours.
Thank you, Vera. Thank you for your presentation. Okay, I try to share my screen. Please confirm that you can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, thanks. My name is Andrei Ivanov. In my short presentation, let me briefly explain why gas transmission system operator of Ukraine introduced the transfer of nomination rights and how this mechanism helps shippers. Ukraine and EU have different market rules. The party holding capacity at the border may differ from the party operating in the neighboring market. For example, for a non-resident shipper, trading non-customs cleared gas and on the Ukrainian virtual interconnection point isn't possible due to regulatory and tax restrictions. The title transfer at the border is a simpler and cheaper option for gas trading of non-custom clear gas if you compare it, for example, with trading in underground gas storage. For example, for an import into Ukraine, the non-resident shipper delivers the gas to the border, where the Ukrainian buyer takes ownership. EU shipper may remain the holder of the bundled capacity, while Ukrainian resident shipper submit the nomination on the Ukrainian side of the border. The parties also should clearly agree how capacity booking costs will be recovered, as a standard effort contract does not include such provisions. I would like to highlight also that this mechanism works in both directions for import into Ukraine and for export from Ukraine. Let me explain what exactly is being transferred. First, the ownership of capacity does not change. The shipper that booked the bundled capacity on the primary market, on the auctions, or through secondary market auctions remains the capacity holder. Second, all financial obligations related to the capacity remains with the capacity holder. What can be transferred is only the right to submit nomination to gas transmission system operator of Ukraine. And this transfer is made through our informational platform, as previously Vera Primak showed. And the mechanism is optional and can be used when different shippers operate on two sides of the border, for example, for import or for export needs. If the capacity holder submit nomination itself, for example, for transit needs or for temporary store gas in our underground gas storages, no transfer of nomination rights is needed. Also, I would like to highlight that our GTC code doesn't specify which should take place first. For example, short-haul conversation from the full tariff or the transfer of use of nomination rights. A capacity transfer on the secondary market and transfer of use of nomination rights also it's like two different actions. A transfer of use of nomination rights applies only for Ukrainian part of the bundled capacity, only for gas transmission system operator of Ukraine side, while the secondary market applies for all bundled capacities. This slide provides an general overview of key changes to capacity using that will enter into force starting from next gas year. And on the right side of the slide, you can see option 1. The capacity holder uses the capacity itself. In this case, no transfer of use in the Ukrainian side is needed. And for option 2, different shippers operate on two sides of the border. In this case, the capacity holder keeps the bundled capacity and remains responsible for all related financial obligations and payments. The capacity holder can use standard tariff or convert the capacity into a shortfall, as I previously mentioned. At the same time, the right to submit nomination on the Ukrainian side of the border may be transferred through our internal platform. I would like to highlight that existing nomination and matching processes remain unchanged, and still single nomination will be applied. Thank you for your attention, and here our contact details, and I will be pleased to answer any of your questions.
Well, while the colleagues are thinking about the questions, I will also try to give a short maybe sum up or the update. As Andrei and Vera mentioned, now we have a bit more understanding with the introduction of the bundled capacity, and as you see, we have developed the features in the information platform, so feel free to test it, to work with it, and just to look how it would work. And it's important to note, and Andrei already mentioned it, that it works in both directions of the flows. So if the flow is going from EU countries to Ukraine or from Moldova to Ukraine, and the same if the flow goes from Ukraine to EU countries, for example, for biomethane export or for customs warehouse re-export, so the rules will apply in both cases. So the timeline when this will be in force is basically for products from 1st of October. So the first one will be in a monthly auction in 21st of September, if I remember correctly. The capacities that were booked on the longer products, like the quarterly auctions, I think we had some bookings on the side of Hungarian TSO as unbundled capacity or the quarterly auctions. So in this case, for Q1 2027, we will be allocating the remaining capacity as bundled, and those that were booked as unbundled from FGZ side will be offered as unbundled on our side as well. So this will work like this. Yeah, it's in the meantime, we are also waiting. I think during the previous workshop we discussed these regulatory peculiarities that in general we ended up with the requirement to introduce the bundled capacities, which, as we discussed, might not be the perfect solution, but it allows to keep the flows through our cross-border points, and yes, indeed, it provides additional procedures and additional actions that will be needed to be done, but it allows for offering bundled capacities and still having the access to to cross-border interconnection points. So please feel free to reach back to us. We will be happy to arrange like separate meetings if you have any clarifications, if you need any clarifications, or if you have any questions about the some specific peculiarities. Please feel free to reach to us. Thank you.
We will publish this video of training on our YouTube channel, and you can see this information in different time.